Ladies and gents, we are broadcasting from Pretoria today, and next to me, I struggle with like pronouncing your name right. I think is it Trancemicsoul or Transmic? I don't know. How do you pronounce your name?
Trancemicsoul.
So I got it right.
Yeah.
So and if you follow the house music in South Africa, you know exactly who he is, and it's a privilege to have him on the platform. And we're just gonna understand what's happening tonight. We're in Pretoria, so he's part of like the Valentine's. There's no wrong way to tour event, brother. First of all, before we even get to the event, for those that may not know, who's Trancemicsoul?
Yeah, man. It's a very kind of broad question, But Trancemicsoul is a DJ slash producer, remixer, promoter, A&R for Sony Music Entertainment. Yeah, all-round entertainment guy, man. Yeah.
All-round entertainment guy. And I thought Trancemicsoul was a jewel.
Yeah, some people even think Trancemicsoul is like a band, Yeah, so I'm not surprised.
But why is there a confusion?
I guess maybe when I started, producing music, it was back in 2006. So we were not really quite familiar with, music production in the country. Yes, we had people that were producing music, but it was not, one of those things that's like broad. Anyone can do it. It was very, very, very so genuine back then. Yeah. So that's why people thought maybe it's a band, because I was fusing soulful house with a lot of like percussiveness. So yeah.
And I want to talk about like the DJing culture specifically, because back in the day it was very niche. It was like we knew, okay, the guys that played with like vinyls and whatever, those are the DJs. I'm talking about now like late 90s, early 2000s, and then there were CDJs, but DJing was difficult. So my question now is like, today in 2021, we see DJs mushrooming everywhere, and it's a big debate over what does this mean for the culture? So what do you think of like everybody knowing how to DJ?
I guess you need to like evolve. Yeah. Vinyl was the mode of kind of what you used back then. So you couldn't DJ if you're not playing vinyl, because that was like the source. Some people started playing with cassettes, then it moved to vinyl, then it moved digitally. So it's not about the source, like what you use. It's about like how you do it. For me, if you spend most of your time, polishing like the talent that you have, then I don't see why people will worry about what are you using. Is it a laptop? Is it USBs? As long as you do it the best way that you can showcase what you do, I'm with that.
Yeah, man, I feel you. So now let's get back to you as a brand, as an artist. Like, what are you currently working on?
I've started the sessions, Trancemicsoul Sessions. We've been going on for 3 years now. Yeah, that's Pretoria's favorite deep house party. It happens here every once a month. We bring the best of the best. That's what we focus on. Just pushing the culture, deep house culture, just merging daytime partying with lifestyle and like quality, logistics in terms of like staging, the brands that we work with, just to make house music look good, man. That's what we're working on.
I've seen your events on social media. It's always packed. It's a deep house event, but it's always packed. Now, I know a lot of DJs are always like, Joe, give me a young slot. So, if a young DJ or whatever DJ is looking at this, they're like, yo, I also want to play, the Trancemicsoul Sessions. How do you go about it?
So, first of all, you need to support the culture. I get a lot of DJs asking for slots, but I don't see them here. You know what I mean? I understand you might have a gig or you might be busy, but I mean, for 3 years, you get what I'm saying. So support the culture, come here, understand what we are trying to push, look at the lineup, look at how we transition from one DJ to another, check out the people, how, you know, they respond from one set to another. That's very important, you know, for us. So yes, you can send me your mixes. I always post, like, send me mixes. And people need to understand, like, I work with a team. Yes, I might be the guy that's the face for the Trancemicsoul Sessions or the brand, but I work with a team. You know, I work with people that believe in the sound and believe in me. So if I believe in you, you need to make sure that the team believes in you as well. So if I like what you do, I'll put you on. But if the team is like, let's give him another year or 6 months, you know, that's the team, it's not me.
Hey man, I can imagine, like, hey, your inbox must be flooded with like requests. But yeah, dope answer. So I want to know from you, bro, like, obviously, like, South Africa right now is very interesting. There's Amapiano, there's that. What do you think is the future of deep house? Looking at like what the trends are looking like right now.
So deep house is gonna come full force, you know. The fact that Amapiano is now soulful, the fact that Amapiano is now a lifestyle, and we use the same elements, you know, 4/4 kicks, claps, shakers, hi-hats. I don't see why deep house can't be the lifestyle that Amapiano has brought, you know. So we need to make sure that we kind of try and see what the Amapiano guys have done, and then we do it locally as well. Our music need to be like very South African, if I can say, you know, vocally, instrumentation. You know, we don't have to take what the international people have done. We need to do it our own way. That's why I believe Amapiano is big now, because they do it their own way. Yeah.
Look, man, I was listening to your set earlier on, and it was a very deep set. You didn't try and compromise. So, like, how do you do it? What do you think is the secret to being like a successful deep house DJs? Because, and I'm only asking this because we all know, like right now, for example, if you wanna pop as a DJ, you gotta play Amapiano.
Yeah.
Because Amapiano is popping. But then we still find you guys, you know, you're still successful, you're still doing your own thing, even though you're doing deep house. So what's your advice to everybody out there that doesn't want to conform to like the, you know, like the popular opinion, but still want to get bookings? Because at the end of the day, you gotta make money.
Yeah. So for me, I've been DJing for a very long time. That's why I also got into production and moved from production to, you know, bettering myself in terms of I want to work for the industry. That's why now I even said earlier on that I'm an A&R for Sony Music Entertainment. That's a major label, but I'm a deep house guy, you know. So I made sure that I find like the authenticity. You know, I don't see deep house as the only genre. I go anywhere, but for you to be the guy in the deep house space, you need to make sure, first of all, you understand the culture, you understand the genre. Buy music. For you to compromise, then I guess you are in the wrong genre. You know, deep house is not about seeing people dancing. You know, deep house is about educating the people. It's up to them, they dance or they just sit and listen. You have to like be fulfilled about what you've played. Yeah.
Nice put, man. Lastly, is there anything that you want to say to your fans out there, and how can people follow you?
So yeah, I think the past 2 years have been very rough, you know, in terms of the COVID-19. The entertainment industry took a knock, but I'm glad the people kind of like saw how we can work together. You know, even them, they took a knock, but we came back, we started doing events, 100 people, 200 people. Now we are here, 2,000 people, and they still, you know, support us. It's not about, no, man, we'll wait for the country to open. They still come, and for that, I'm really thankful, you know, to see like the events, the shows that I'm doing. everything that I'm working on, you know, getting that kind of support, it makes me believe that the people can see what we're trying to do. Yeah.
Thank you so much, brother, and we appreciate you, man, and just keep doing your thing, yeah? Danko.
Away.
Away, away.